Hello everyone. Today we'll be discussing on the topic D.R.Y. Right. Here we'll be discussing on the topic dry and YAGNI. Right. So let's see what is dry basically. Let's get into the definition part first. Then let's discuss the same thing with a very simple example. So DRI stands for don't repeat yourself, right? So let's get into the definition part here. DRI, DRY means don't repeat yourself, right? So mainly it means avoid duplicating code or logic. So we have to avoid duplicating code or logic. So here it says each piece of knowledge or rule should exist in one place in the system so that if we need to change it, we we change it exactly once, right? So we change it exactly once or only once. This is fine. So now let's move on with the next important points, right? So when we copy paste logic, we may create multiple versions of the same rule, right? So when we copy paste the logic, we may create multiple versions of the same rule. Later, if the rule changes, we must fix it in all the places. We must fix it in all the places, and missing even one causes bugs, and missing even one causes the bugs, right? So just keep this in mind. Let's come to the last point here. DRY centralizes logic into one function, class, or module, right? So DRY centralizes logic into only one function, class, or module. Just keep this in mind. This makes maintenance easier, reduce bugs, and code and keeps code cleaner. Simple, right? So let's move on with the further things, man. Let me go with the example code here. Let's go with a bad one. Basically, logic duplicated on two places. Let me go with DEF here. Price, small, order. So this one, let me go with quantity and unit price. So let me go with yeah, quantity and the unit price, right? So this is one of the this is for the bad this one. So this is the bad way. When I say bad, this is the bad way means logic. Let's consider the logic that is duplicated in two places. Duplication shouldn't take place when we are following the DRY principle, right? So logic will be duplicated in two places. Let's consider such example, right? So I'm considering here small order. So I'll just give a sub equals quantity into unit underscore price. So this is fine. Now let me assign tags to sub into some. I'll just give here 0.18. So this one has to be unit price. This one has to be tax. Yeah, this has to be in the next line. So this is fine as well. Now let's return um, the variable sub in sub plus tax. This one tax. This is fine. So now we are done with the function price small order. Right. So next let's do one thing. Let me go with one more function named price bulk order. Right. So I'll just go with def price bulk order. So this is fine. So let me go with a quantity here. This one again. Let me pass the parameter unit price. So this is fine. Next step, let me go with sub equals. I'll just go with a quantity into unit price. So this is fine. Now I'll just go with a DISC. This one descending. I'll just go with sub here. Mm, Let me go with sub into 0.05. This is fine. Let me write the simple if condition here. If quantity is greater than or equal to 10, right? So if quantity is greater than or equal to 10, else let's go with 0. Else let's go with 0. This is fine. Let me give uh, this one tax equals sub minus this one DISC variable I have considered into 0.18, nothing but the tax. So I'll just go with 0.18. This is fine. Finally, let's return something here. This will be sub minus DISC plus we have to go with tax. This is fine. So now this basically the logic is duplicated in two places, right? So the logic is duplicated on two places, right? So sub into 0.18, sub into 0, this one 0.05, quantity into unit price, quantity into unit price. So again, we are returning, where a return value is fine, but the logic is duplicated in two places, within price bulk order as well as within price small order, right? So this is bad way, this is bad way. So let's see the good way as well, man. So let's go with only one function that holds the logic. This is the main try, right? So this is actually right, don't repeat yourself, right? So i'll just uh I'll just go with try here. Let me write a good way, right? So here, let me come here, let me give here, let me comment. So let me write here bad way, because logic is repeated, right? So now let's consider only one function here, def. So I'll just go with compute underscore total. So this is fine. So let me pass quantity here, this is fine. Let me pass unit price as well, this is also fine. So within this function, let me go with sub equals quantity into unit underscore price. So this is also fine. DISC. So this one will be sub uh, into 0.05. This is also fine. Let me write the condition here. If t greater than or equal to 10, else 0. This is also fine. So let me give tax equals sub minus, I'll just go with a DISC into 0.18. So this one has to be into multiplication operator, right? So finally, let me return here. So sub comma disc, this one variable, and also tax we have considered, and sub minus disc plus tax. So we have involved the logic in only single function here, right? So here sub, whatever I have written in the line number 24, what we are doing here, this is nothing but the subtotal before discounts, man, right? So this one I'm speaking of subtotal before the discounts, and disc whatever I have written here, this one, so this is nothing but the bulk discount, right? So this one is nothing but the discount we are making use of here, right? So this one has to be bulk discount, sorry, yeah, this one has to be bulk discount, uh, that is applied only if the quantity is greater than or equal to 10. We have written the if condition, right? So this is the bulk discount that is applied only if quantity is greater than or equal to 10. And about the tax, line number 26, whatever I have written here, so this is the tax calculated after the this one, after the discount, we know this. And finally, we are returning the tuple with all the breakdown values, right? So that's what we are doing here, this one, line number 27, right? So now let's do one thing. Let's make use of the D.R.Y function in two different cases, right? So I'll just go with O1 here. So let me go with compute total. So this is fine. Let me pass 3 comma 1000, right? This is small order, and this is nothing but O2, and this is equals compute total of this one is 15 comma 1. Let me give 100. This is fine. This is nothing but the bulk order, right? So I'll just give 100. So here also let me make this one to 100. So this is small order, this is bulk order, right? So now we have to display the results, right? So I'll just, for the interactiveness, let me print something. So I'll just go with the for loop first. So here for sub, let's consider discount, let's consider tax here, let's consider total as well. So this is not showing total here. So what I have given for the total, so let me go with the total. So just give me a second. Yeah, let's do one thing. Let me go with total in this one, o1 comma o2. So this is fine. And now within the for loop, let me print something. For the interactiveness, I'll just go with print. So let's make use of the string interpolation here. So this one will be subtotal equals within the flower bracket. So I'll just give here sub. Uh, this one will be dot 2f. So this one will be comma discount equals. So this one has to be disc again dot 2f. This one again, let's go with the tax. Let me go with here tax dot 2f. This is also fine. Finally, let me go with the total. This is equal to total dot 2f. This is fine. Yeah. This is it, man. So the output that we need to get here is subtotal uh, 300 and subtotal 1500. So 300 for this one. Let me first let's do one thing. Let me run the code. I'll just give here Control J. So just give me a second here. Yeah, let me give Python here. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, let me come here, copy the file name, run this one .py. Right, so we are getting the error here. Oh, this I have given 0. This one has to be O1 and O2. Oh, here, oh, here. Right, so again, now give clear screen. Me again sub into 0.05. This where I have missed line number 8 in. So let me come here. This is fine. Again, we have this one sub uh, invalid format specifier for the object of type int. Which line? Line number 33. Where this is screaming actually. 33. For which one? For the object of type int. So this one sub. This is fine. Yeah, here I have given double column man for the sub. So let me remove this one, right? So that is the reason we are getting the error. Now, yeah, now see, we are getting the correct output, right? So subtotal we are getting 300, discount 0, tax we are getting 54, and total we are getting 354. Subtotal here for this one we are getting the subtotal 1500, discount 75, tax 256, and total 1681 and 50. Right. So this is the correct way basically. This is the good way, right? So we are following the try principle here. Nothing but don't repeat yourself, right? So this is the good way basically. So first line, the output that we are getting here, right? So this one subtotal 300, discount 0.0. So this one we are getting this one total 354. We are getting this one correct. So the second line we are getting 1681.50, right? Yeah, this one is also fine, right? This is fine. Yeah, I just wanted to check the output, man. So this is fine. Now, this is the good way of writing the code, and this is the bad way, basically. Why it is the bad way? Because we are going with a logic that is duplicated in two places. Same thing here, this one, same thing here. That shouldn't happen, right? So we can just write this one in the one function, compute total, right? So that's what we can do. So this is the good way of writing the code. Just remember this one. This is what the D.R.Y principles say, right? Dry means avoid duplicating code and logic. Avoid duplicating code or logic, sorry. Each piece of knowledge or rule should exist in one place in the system so that if you need to change it, you change it only once, right? So this is what the D.R.Y principles say. So this is one of the important concepts in the system design. Easy, right? Very easy. So this is it for the D.R.Y. So tomorrow we'll be discussing on the this one YAGNI, right? So let me summarize whatever we have learned so far, man. So let me summarize whatever we have learned so far. So D.R.Y is nothing but it is equivalent to this one. We have to keep each piece of logic in one place. Just remember this. We have to keep each piece of logic in one place. And the second one is it avoids duplication, reduces bugs, and simplifies updates. What it does, it avoids duplication, reduces bugs, and it simplifies the updates. And the final one is if tax rules change, then we have to update one function, not multiple. So here this one. If tax rule change, then we have to update only one function, not multiple. In this case we have to we have to update multiple. This one, price small order and price bulk order, both function we have to update, right? So in this case, when we are going with the DRY principle or DRY principle, we have to change only one function, nothing but the compute total function, right? So this is the good way of writing the code. If the tax rule change, then we have to update only one function, not multiple, right? Basically, it avoids duplication, reduces bugs, and it simplifies the updates as well, right? By keeping each piece of logic in one place, right? So this is what I wanted to discuss, right? So we are done with the DRY principle. Tomorrow, let's discuss on the topic YAG NI. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.